Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Overland Bound boot camp series. Overland Bound advocates adventure is absolutely necessary. Maybe you are, you have the 9-to-5 grind, you have a desk job, you work on computers, something like that. You might find yourself getting into a cycle where you don't have the adventure that you need to feel like you are truly living, and that part is absolutely essential. So Overland Bound focuses on vehicle dependent expedition type adventures, and we want you to find that connection with the great outdoors. Sometimes when you get caught in a rut in life, maybe you need that connection to feel grounded and in order to navigate life on a day-to-day basis and be confident in moving forward with the decisions that you have to make. So that's what we are all about. Adventure is necessary, and with that, you have to be prepared. So we have the boot camp series, and in this boot camp series, we let subject matter experts talk about what they know in a raw and uncut format so that you guys have the information that you need to be prepared and be safe out there. We've been continuing our series with Chris, who is our medical advisor. I'm going to hand it over to Chris here today. He's talking about burns. We'll have other episodes in this series coming up. We'll be talking about vehicle recovery, we'll be talking about survival, and many other subjects that are appropriate for vehicle dependent travel. So stay tuned and please get a little adventure in your life. I hope to see you out there on the trail. Until next time, outfit, explore. Now I'm going to hand it over to Chris.
Hey everybody, this is Chris again. Just got back from a quick little flight, nothing exciting this time, just a tour around the bay. Figured I got a little bit more time before I'm going to be done for the day, so I'd shoot another little on-call with Chris. For those that didn't see the last one, I'm on call today as the flight surgeon for East Bay Regional Parks, police rescue helicopter Eagle 1, and we go around, patrol the parks and take care of some things, medical, fire, and police work. But not the point of today. This episode is going to be about burns. It's something that does occur when we're out camping and doing our thing. So let's talk about those. There are 3 degrees of burns: first degree, second degree, third degree burns. I'm going to work backwards just because third degree are those full thickness burns. That person has a lot of issues. You need to get them out as fast as possible. 911, evac, whether it's you or calling for help, any full thickness, third degree burn anywhere. With all burn patients, you got to do your airway, breathing, circulation, but third degree are the ones that can have smoke inhalation, they can have airway compromise, so you really need to make sure that you are doing your airway, your breathing, and your circulation, and assessing for those injuries. Second degree burns, those are first 2 layers of skin. They can have blistering. Do not pop the blisters. Those are ones that are really, should get some treatment. It's not emergent unless the airway is involved. And I'm going to go over treatment for all of the burns in a second, but I just want to make sure everyone understands the different types. And then first degree burn, those are those sunburns. So you don't necessarily need to do anything emergently for those. You can watch those, use your cooling lotions and things like that. So what do you do when somebody is burned? Well, some of it depends on the type of burn, not the degree of burn, but the type. There's thermal, heat, electrical, and then chemical burns. With all burns, scene safety is super important. Make sure that you get them away from the fire or put the fire out. If there's electricity involved, make sure you turn off the power to whatever is going on. And then chemical burns are a little bit different. If it's a dry powder, you really need to brush the powder off before you start the cooling process, because sometimes water will make that powder actually burn more, cause some other problems. So you got a burn patient, it's always airway, breathing, circulation. Number one after that is stop the burning process. That is put fire out, stopping the contact with whatever is burning them, whether it's a hot liquid or steam. Stop, drop, and roll. Get down the ground, smother it. You want to make sure that you remove any smoldering items, so ash and whatnot that continues to burn. You want to get any burned clothing off of them or burning that is still hot. If the clothing is stuck to the skin, then you really need to actually just cut around that. Don't try to peel it off. For us in the flight, we wear flight suits that are made out of Nomex because the Jet A fuel burns really, it just burns everything. We don't wear cotton layers when we fly, and just because of the burn issue. So you want to get the clothing off as best as possible. You want to take jewelry off. Things swell with burns, so that swelling can cut off circulation to a finger. If it's a ring or even a watch, can cut off circulation to the wrist. So you want to make sure you take off any tight clothing, belts, jewelry. Other than that, that's it. Airway, breathing, circulation, stop the burning process, and get them to help. Really, those second and third degree burns are the ones that you're going to have to get off to some help. So again, if you have questions, let me know. overlandbound.md on Instagram, or else Elise on the forums. And let me know if there's any topics you want addressed. Everybody stay safe. See you on the next one.